What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again on this one. Man, I'm tired of sitting down. Most of my videos, I'm sitting down. On this one, I'm tired of sitting down. You can tell from the title what this one is finna be about. What this one's finna be about. Now, first off, before we even get into it, this is one of the things that I've had to let a lot of people know over the years when I go to talk about these prison stories. I'm gonna say 75% to 85% of my stories are from my time in Alabama prison. Because a lot of the scenarios that I give y'all, a lot of the things that happened, a lot of the things that took place would not take place in a California prison, for one. That's what come I always tell you, we in Alabama. When I tell you, boom, if I'm in a California prison, I'll let you know. But a lot of stuff that took place or that I seen in Alabama prison, you're not gonna see it in California prison. So that's why anytime I got a story and it's got something to do with California prison, I'm gonna specify California prison. And the reason why that is, it's a lot of stuff that happens in different states in their prison system that you're not gonna see happening in the California prison system, because California prison system is so political and it's different. The rules are different. The structure is different. It's just a lot of stuff that's different, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, just a lot of stuff that's different. One of the things I've seen as far as dudes coming to prison being turned out or going down that path or going down that road where they get caught up in the homosexuality and the homosexual games. First off, now y'all listen to this. First off, I'm gonna tell you something. If a dude come to prison and this is first time in prison, he ain't never been in prison before. Now here it is, he in prison and he hasn't even been in prison a whole year, and he's indulging in homosexual activities already, never been to prison, ain't even been locked up a whole year, and he's already dibble-dabbling in homosexual activity. He was into it on the street, y'all. I'm letting you know, I don't give a dang who it is, what you say. If you can come to prison and you're supposed to be a straight-up heterosexual male, straight male, and you ain't even been in prison a year and you already getting down, that means either you was getting down on the streets or you always been curious about it. And now here's your chance to figure it out. That's for the record, y'all. That's for the record. But let me tell you something, man. I tell y'all all the time, man, prison like a fishbowl. They watching. Everybody's watching something. Everybody. So it's like, okay, if you carrying yourself in a manner that people can look and say, wait a minute, hold up, man, hold up, something ain't right about that. Then 9 times out of 10, somebody done put you in the crosshairs and they land to make you a victim. Now you got to look, it's different demographics that go with this, because you got, dudes looking for dudes that's not a part of gangs. Dudes looking for dudes that's not a part of, hold on a minute. Oh! Y'all hold on, let me answer this front door for a minute. All right, I'm back. I had to, somebody was at the door. But I've been gone a minute. Don't even seem like it, huh? But look, where did I leave off at? Yeah, somebody's 9 times out of 10 watching, because they watching anyway. So now here it is. You come in, you coming in jail. You a non-affiliate. You ain't got a lot of homeboys or people in there that you grew up with or that you knew from the streets. I don't care that you know what I'm saying. You got, it's 1 or 2 dudes in there that you knew in the county jail. Bump all that. Dudes gonna be watching you. Dudes gonna be watching you, man. People gonna be down on you. If you come in, let's say like you ain't got a whole bunch of backup. Man, look here, youngsters. If you get a dude that try to out of nowhere befriend you, you know what I'm saying? Come stand it. This is how I do. Let me show you. This is one way a dude to try you. You in there, I don't know how long you've been in, but older, it's 9 times out of 10, it's gonna always be an older type dude. Cause them youngsters, they tend not to get them predator. They tend not to get them predator ways until after they've been down a while and they learned. Okay, so check it out. If a dude come go to talking to you, hey man, what's up, man? You know where you from? All of that, and he spin around and sit on your bed without permission, he's trying you. He's trying you. Because another man know not to sit on another man's bed without permission. So I'm just letting you know that now. If he squat down and pop down and sit down on your bed and go to talk, I don't care if the conversation's good or, you know what I'm saying? If he don't ask permission, he trying you. Write that one on Memorex, y'all. Write that one in stone. Okay, now here it is. Let's say you get an older type cat. He come to you, he want to befriend you. You might not have a lot of help coming from the streets. So now here it is, he want to help you out with a little toothpaste, a little soap, a little deodorant, 1 or 2 zoom zooms, woom wooms, and wham whams, and clams, and skibby scams that he might want to give you so you can put some in your stomach at night. You know what I'm saying? Always watch that type of activity with a weary eye. He's trying you. He set you up for the knockdown at a later date. And see, let me show y'all something, youngsters. These dudes are so methodical. They got the patience of cement. You know, cement what's gonna sit. And they got, man, look, they will literally sit and watch you months, I'm gonna say days, weeks, months, years. They will watch you. Waiting for you to just give them that one little crack so they can get at you, so they can proposition you. You got dudes that'll try to befriend you, and they gonna try to find out what type of habits you got. Oh, he like to drink coffee, he like to eat, he like to smoke, he like to gamble, he like to do all this, but he don't have the money to do it. Guess what? Old school gonna make sure you have the money to do it now. You know? Man, don't never go for this. You know what I'm saying? Here he come to your cell or come to your bunk area. What's up, youngster? What's up? Hey, what's up? What's up, OG? Well, you know, in prison, they gonna OG or Unc or old school. Man, what's up, old school? What's up, Unc? Boy, you sitting over here looking sad, what's going on? Oh man, ain't nothing bored, ain't got nothing to do. Man, you know they got that poker game upstairs, or you know they got that football game getting ready to come on, man. You ain't put no money on the game? Man, I ain't got no money to put on the game. Man, don't worry about that, man. Come on. Now whether he trying to slide it up on you for gambling, drugs, cigarettes, coffee, food, whatever he trying to ease it up under you for, it's gonna be a problem, man. The first couple of times, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. But he gonna continue to give and give and give until one day it really, really becomes something. The size up game. Let's say, you young dude, you in there, you ain't been in there that long. You got a couple of potters that you vibe with, that you met. You didn't know them on the street. Y'all not even from the same place. But this just so happens, dude you vibing with might even be your celly. One thing about prisons in the South, And in different spots other than California, they like to horseplay. They love the horse. They gonna play all day. There ain't no horse playing in Cali prison, at least not when I was there. In the 80s, wasn't no horse playing. You get all this knocked loose with that Mini 14. Boo! Before the Mini 14, they had that gauge. Boo! So anyway, but in other places, other states, they like the horseplay. I know, like when I was in Alabama, they had something called the cheap rub game. Cheap rub game. The cheap rub game is, say, a dude just just want to go to wrestle with you. He always want to wrestle with you. And you having fun. You playing, y'all wrestling all the time. Because in Alabama, they got stuff called the CAG. That's a certain way they can hook you with their legs and jump and flip and throw you and all type of stuff, all this is going on. But unbeknownst to you, he's sizing you up. He's seeing where your strength lies. He's really trying to figure out, when it comes down to it, can he whoop you? That's what they call the size up game. He's seeing if he can whoop you. Now, if you dealing with a dude with the sick-mindedness, not only is he seeing if he can whoop you, he's seeing if he can take your manhood from you. You know what I'm saying? If he run up in the cell on you, how this gonna go? Not all the time like that, but that's one of their tactics. Not all the time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they just be playing, because you know what I'm saying? Even when I was in Alabama prison, I got comfortable and I used to wrestle and play with dudes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all the time about that, especially if it's between two good partners. But them ones wrestling that barely know each other, just keep an eye on them, y'all. If an older dude crack you about moving in the cell with him, man, let me tell you something. If a dude ain't my partner, my righteous partner, my homeboy, or we up under the same umbrella on whatever gang it is, man, a fool bet not ask me to move in they cell. Or do I want to move in they cell? We gonna have a problem. What? You dealing with dudes that when you in the cell. When you in the cell and a dude try to, what they call, put down on you, it's going to be real subtle at first. Hey, man, you got to make your bed up, man. Hey, man, you got to clean the floor. Hey, man, you got to clean the toilet. Hey, man, you got to clean the sink. Hey, man, don't come in the cell during this hour, and this hour. At this time of night, man, I'm tired, man. I'm finna go to sleep, man. You got to turn that light off, man. You can read in the morning. All that type of stuff that when you step back and look at it, you can tell this dude is really, really, really breathing on you right now. He's really infringing on, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. He's putting his needs and what he got going on ahead of you. Now, and it get worse than that. When that happens and you don't check it at the come up, as soon as it happened, hey, hold up, homie, check this out, man. I'm a man just like you, because I live in this cell too. You got to check that immediately. Check it immediately and let a fool know, hey, man, look, hey, homie, you are not finna put down on me. You not finna try to run me. None of that. These white folks put both of us in this cell. Bump all that. Now, sometimes it could be uneven. They here you a little small dude. They done put you in a cell with a big dude. And now this type of here it is, 1 or 2 in the morning. Y'all get into a verbal confrontation. Now he want to fight. Now, a lot of times when that come, it's because you might have been in there for a minute and the whole time he been sizing you up. The whole time he been testing you. You know what I'm saying? Just see when that time gonna come. And now when he figured the time is here, he might try to start an old poop butt weird argument so y'all can fight. Cause now he want to beat you up. Cause once the beat up game come, now here come all the rest of it. He finna try to enact all the rest of this junk on you. If you not willing to pick that knife up, homie, and try to see what his insides look like, he gonna try you. He gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't willing to get in that cell and go to scrapping with him, win, lose, or draw, he might beat you through the concrete. But you need to pick up the mentality. That's you gonna have to do it. That's exactly what you gonna have to do. Cause ain't nothing soft, ain't nothing punkish, ain't nothing gayish or nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know you gonna get down, homie. Let them know you gonna get down. Man, listen, all that junk heal. Beat up, cuts, and all that on your face, busted lips, swollen eyes, ears. It heals. Believe you me, homie, it heals. But after you go through that, after you keep going through it, when you first get up in there, that's when you build the reputation where people know not to try. Man, leave that one alone. Hey, leave him alone, homie. You know, hey, he gonna get down. He gonna get down for his. Leave him alone. So you know, sometimes you ever heard the term you got to break an egg to make an omelet? Sometimes you got to crack that shell, homie. Sometimes you got to crack that shell, man. Go on, get in there. Scratch. Pull up to that scratch line. Pull up to it. Now, you know, you got all that type stuff. They in Alabama prison, they got a thing called running store. Where what they do, dudes got a bunch, you know how you run a store in prison. So now they set their stuff up on tables, on the table, all the chips, cookies, coffees, the buglers, candy bags. What they'll do, they'll take the top tobaccos and they'll roll all the cigarettes out of there, and they'll put 5 cigarettes and 5 matches with a little half a striker in a plate and roll it up. That's one item. That's like $1. That's one item for that little hookup right there. You got dudes that are try. Now I've seen this. Everything I'm saying, I've seen it. That a call they are fake. They a fake break like they helping you. Hey man, you want to go ahead and run the table, and man, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and run the table for me, and get you some money too. A lot of dudes gonna jump on it, all right, especially if they thinking that the dude that he dealing with is up and legit. But now here it is. Okay, now a couple of weeks done went by, you running this table, but the speech pattern is getting different. It went from a respectful, you know, hey, but you know, you want to watch this, you want to do this, you want blah, 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 blah. It went from that to now, if you notice how things go to change it now, it went from, hey man, get your MFASS over there to the table, man. Man, we missing money. Hey man, where the stuff at, man? Man, don't leave this table, man, if I'm not in the building. When I come back, woo. You know, that type talk. And it then gradually built up on you till you don't even realize this man done put you in some panties, man. Especially in the eyes of everybody that's looking and watching. No, another man talk to you like that in prison and you don't say nothing. You know, it's coming if it already ain't took place. If it already ain't took place. You know, I gave y'all a scenario one time where you might have just got there. And you fall into you fit every criteria for somebody that's finna get tried. You not affiliated. You not from a city that got a lot of people in there. You ain't got a lot of partners, homie. It's finna get hard. It's finna get hard on the yard, you know? You fit that criteria, man. Problems coming, man. I don't, you know what? I was finna sit here and say, I don't promote no violence, but I'm not gonna do that, homie. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna promote violence out here on the street. But now I'm gonna tell you, in that jailhouse, it's a whole different world. It's a whole different world in that jailhouse, homie. And like I say, sometimes you got to break an egg. You got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. Got to crack some shells. You know? Dudes will try you any type way, man. Any type way, man. If you in the cell and let's say for instance, your cellie just come up in the cell real quick. Like he fake breaking, like he rushing up in there and just go to pissing in front of you. To the side. You know what I'm saying? It's bad even if he got his whole back to you. If he ain't put the curtain up or, let you know what he finna do where if you on your slide, you can slide your curtain on your bunk or something, He just running there and he trying you. And you don't say nothing. In his mind, that's one step closer from your name being Frank to Francine. That's one more step. One thing I'm going to tell you, youngsters. Man, check everything. Bump all that. I'm going to let it slide and all that. Because when you letting it slide, somebody watching that's going to want to glide. Bump all that. Don't do nothing. Bump all that. Check it. Then you got the outright blatant. You got the outright blatant. I'm coming after you. Like I told you about scenario where dudes walk in the cell with 2 knives and give you one and tell you if you ain't willing to KILL him, then you finna be his woman. You finna be his property. I seen so many of them fall to that, man. Oh my goodness. We be sitting around the day room and little dude be done came in. Now here it is, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks later. You looking for some reason every week go by, his pants get tighter. Now his shirt is up to here. Oh shoot! Now he got the wave cap on with the big old bow in the front. Oh, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust, homie. All because you let fear creep into your heart. All because you let fear creep into your heart. Man, fear will paralyze you. Fear will have you where you can't breathe good, you can't move, you can't do nothing. But that's it. That's if your heart pumping Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? If you in that jailhouse, prison, it's time to barbecue a meal, dude. If a dude transgress against you the wrong way, homie, you gonna have to handle your business. If not, then you gonna be a statistic. And the statistic is dudes that come to prison as so-called men, but go home as hoes. Stay down for your grits and gravy, man. Stay down for your grits and gravy. Man, look, there's so many different other ways that dudes gonna try you in there. Dudes gonna try you all type of ways, man. All type of ways. You just gotta know, homie. You gotta know. A lot of like in Alabama prisons, they got them communal showers. Them showers where 12, 15 people could be in there at one time. Everybody in there bathing. So now in a prison type setting like that, you might be in there where the yard closed and a movie finna come on. Dudes trying to rush and get to the shower and bathe real quick and get out. But like, okay, we're gonna say if it's 10 showers. You got 15, 16, 17 people trying to get in real quick. Now I've seen in prison where dudes will share a shower with their homie. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no gay stuff. It ain't no nothing. They don't play that mess. Ain't no gay stuff. Wanna get in, he'll get wet and get out the way so his homeboy can get in and get wet. When he get out the way, he lathering up. He lathering up real quick. So soon as his homeboy finish getting wet, he getting out the way to go lather up. Now you getting in and you rinsing off. You getting it off. You getting up out of there. When you get out the way, boom, he gonna get in, rinse off. Y'all gone. Nothing gay about it. You see it all the time. You feel what I'm saying? But now a lot of times, sometimes You gonna have in a communal shower like that, you got some real live creeps up in there, homie. It is what it is. Got to call a ball, strike a strike. You got some real creeps in there, homie, that's laid in the cut. I ain't never trust nobody that every time they get in the shower. In this one prison I was in Alabama, we would get in the shower, 4, 8, 12, 16. Shower, you can about 16 people at full capacity can shower at one time. It was one shower way in the back where it was like in the back, in the cut, in the dark, in the back. It was one dude with anytime he got in the shower, that's the shower. Now, he was a creep to me. I didn't trust him. And I told myself, man, I don't want to have to take this guy's life. So anytime he was in there, when I come in, when I know I'm getting ready to shower, I come into the shower and look around. See, okay, what shower's open? What shower's open? All right, cool. Hey, homie, hey, man, hold shower 3 right there for me. I'll be right back. I got you. All right, Tune, I got you. You know, stuff like that. But now I come in to get me a shower, and if that fool is way in the back, no. Because he is a chronic creep, and he always back there gunning fools down in the shower. Crazy, homie. Crazy. They playing games with their life. Because if the wrong dude is in that shower and he running his mouth, talking to whatever, and spin around, and you back there going to town, you're a dead man. Or he gonna try to get you as close to it as he possibly can. That's if he ain't funny already. You know what I'm saying? That's if he ain't funny already. Man, but it's so many. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this one too. It's so many different ways, man. You can go in there and get caught up in the trick bag. You get caught up in that trick bag, man. It's a bad day for you, man. I'm telling you, don't go. I do not encourage you to go. But now, just because I encourage you not to go, don't mean that I'm silly enough to sit here and think that everybody, all you youngsters out there that listen to me, are going to really, really listen to me. Some of y'all gonna listen to this video and still go outside and go do what you're gonna do and get caught up and put in the trick bag. Now to prison you go. So I'm putting a little paint where it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little knowledge you ain't gonna get in a regular college. And be prepared. Be a man. Be a man. Let me show you something. If something transpires throughout the day, any part of the day when you in prison, and you have to think about it, you go back and you go to contemplating and thinking about it, and it weighs on your spirit and weighs on your soul, and you feel in your heart, he's like, man, that you handled it the wrong way. Man, then there it is there. There it is there, man. Cause you don't know when you're doing the wrong thing. Oh, some old fruit bat mess, you know. But anyway, yeah, man. Stay up out of there. But if you have to go, be a man. That's all I'm telling you. If you do not heed my warning and you go to prison, be a man. You came in a man, go home a man. In the meantime, man, tell the people you love them. I'm Cartoon 5-3, homie. I represent the gangsters, the Avalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace.
When I pop, then you pop. Don't nobody drop, you better bring it to the block. Pops, you better squeeze until it's empty. I put that on 50. She's with it. Are you with me? Hey gang, swing gang, what it looks at. 5 tray, hey, yeah, third that. 488, 11 6. So when you slide down the 8, you're getting clapped at. Hands up until my days up.